and on location in 4 separate locations. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we're going to get into the game. How is everyone doing today?
I am tired, but I am freaking good.
I am surprisingly well rested.
Surprisingly enough, Kayla's the only well-rested person around here. At least out of us 3 playing.
Wow.
I mean, it's not surprising that I'm never well rested.
I'm almost never. This is a rare occurrence.
Because, what was it? Tuesday night, where I got less than 2 hours of sleep. Wednesday night, 3 hours. Thursday night, I might even have gotten 4 hours. But yeah. Okay. So, previously in the Star Wars RPG, Joey and Zoey went on a mission to try and recruit, or at least get the plans from Alexander Shear, who was developing a new weapon, or demonstrating a new weapon that he had developed, to the Empire. Before the demonstration even happened, well, a lot of stuff happened, and he ended up getting captured by a car, which Zoe and Joey used the distraction that provided to go and get a hold of the weapons plans, and then escape in a stolen ship, with which they turned to the rebel base on Yavin 4 and gave the plans to the Rebel Alliance. So we're going to pick up post-mission. So you've gotten back already. You gave the plans to General Spacewalker and probably went... Well, actually, no, let's go into right as you're kind of going over what happened there. So you're basically telling her, what are y'all telling her about what happened?
I guess the most important part, like the guy getting kidnapped by a car.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, joy. Just drop some frames. Hopefully that's just a momentary glitch, but the fact that my internet was randomly out for a couple of minutes before getting ready for stream makes me nervous.
Understandable.
Yeah. So you tell the general about that, and she is concerned, but also glad that you at least got the plan, so they can start developing countermeasures for this weapon. As even with Alexander Shear, or did you delete? You deleted the information as well, didn't you?
Yes.
After you stole it. Okay, so yeah, but even with that, there's always a possibility that they have backups or anything, so they'll be, getting to work on making countermeasures just in case and such. But yeah, but then she was also worried about, why, what Ikar is planning, why he would have, what he wants with Alexander Shear. As, I mean, with anything with Ikar, anything he does can't be a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and then she's like, we will probably have another mission for you to go out on soon, but you can take a bit of time to just rest and relax on base, and we'll let you know when something comes up.
All right. Well, off to the back of the tank. Oh wait, wrong character.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, what are your characters going to be doing?
Eat, I guess.
I was also thinking of eating.
Go down to the mess hall to eat. You go down there. You see Brendan's in there when you get there.
Don't sit by that guy. He's weird.
Yeah, no. They just avoid him.
That's what I was forgetting to grab all my NPC character sheets for NPCs that have character sheets.
I'll just be like, hey, Eggman.
Specifically R2, since he's always following Zoey around.
Question though is Brendan eating eggs? Is he finally having his eggs?
I just have a bowl full of hard-boiled eggs, and I'm just eating them whole. Just
Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, I didn't do that.
He didn't even de-shell them, though.
Okay, I won't go that extreme.
take away the crunchy crust of the hard-boiled egg. What do you think I am? Uncivilized?
Yeah, you enter the mess hall, you just hear this loud crunching.
There's just like this empty space right around me. Everyone's just giving me the stink eye.
Yeah, it's otherwise actually mostly empty in here, because it is actually pretty late or whatever, so a lot of people are like sleeping or such. But, you know, there's a few people in here, because, I mean, sometimes people that have just returned from a mission like yourselves haven't like readjusted to local time and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's some people that are like Brandon, who just, you know, does his own thing.
Yep, I'm a rebel.
He's very special.
I'm literally a rebel too.
Okay.
I guess we'll sit with Brendan.
Okay, yeah. Go over and sit with Brendan and yeah. Just eat in silence. Well,
you know,
Eat in
small
silence,
well,
not say a
small
word.
talk.
it sounds as far as talking. Obviously, there's the crunching going on.
Y'all try to talk, but the crunching just overpowers all the sounds.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I need to start like just making a whole soundboard of stuff like that.
Ugh.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else you want to do, we can jump ahead to the following morning.
I think.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So the next day, three of you are called to General Spacewalker's office for another new mission. I guess. Wait.
We're getting a new mission, I think.
I'm just trying to think when Brendan was brought in compared to when certain events happened. Because you were brought in after the Super Trooper encounter,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Mhm.
Ah.
Okay, so but Zoey was there for the one, like the single one on Tatooine, not the original incident with like the group of them.
Yeah.
Rip Grandpa, I'll miss you.
Yeah. Ratkanos was there, but not with Joey or even Jason.
Jason was just like, you know, the usual, chilling in the back of the tank, doing his thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
So I had good old Sidious.
Because who else was there for that original one? It was Recon and Vignetta? Was it just...
Recon, I think for sure. Yeah, I think Danielle as well.
Yeah, Daniela was definitely there because that was when we had the character of Mia, the NPC, and there was a confusion between Mira and Mia. Yeah.
Potentially Jake. I'm not 100% on that.
I don't think... Jake was definitely there for the Tatooine one.
Yeah.
But,
And then randomly disappeared the next session.
yes.
He went to the store and never came back.
But then he was found again.
Yeah.
True.
I need to start like making a timeline of everything to keep track of what happened when. But yeah, anyway, so so you call to the general's office, and as you go in, she's like, "Welcome in." So Zoe, you'll remember when you went to Tatooine recently, or a while ago.
Yeah.
The mutated stormtrooper that was encountered there.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how much you were told, but it was some time ago where like the Imperials had been experimenting with trying to make super soldiers, which ended up creating those kind of creatures. We had sent in a team to the planet where that was happening, and we had thought that they had all been killed, the base destroyed, until the encounter on Tatooine. Since then, we've been looking into the situation to try and learn as much as we can about it. And we've recently found information on one of the scientists that was working on the project who had left prior to the base being destroyed, or possibly even prior to the experiments actually happening. We're not quite sure on the exact timeline, but, I mean, considering all the scientists that were there after the experiments were killed by those things, he clearly left some time before that. He's been on the run from the Empire for some time now, so we don't know if he had... We don't know exactly what had happened. We are hoping that what happened was that he hadn't realized what the experiments were, that what he did, he decided to leave, and that if we can find him, if we can bring him in, we can get some information from him on those experiments, and if he potentially knows if there were other places that they were happening as well, thus explaining how, another one was encountered on Tatooine, or if there's some other explanation behind that. According to according to our intel, he was recently seen on the planet. Wait. Is that planet, or any more thorough notes? I think it was the planet Roth knew. Do y'all remember the planet? Oh wait, was that the same planet as that? Okay, the planet, well, where amongst other things, Zoe had punched out Lieutenant Balthazar. Trying to.
Iconic moment.
Good moment.
I think that was the planet Roth knew.
I have no idea. That sounds familiar, but I have no idea.
See, that is a planet that you've been to before. In my notes, it says planet with Darth Solus, because that was the same planet where you first encountered Darth Solus, like the one with the caves that where Mira and Jason had been in.
Yeah.
Fun times.
So yeah, we'll say that was Rofnu because I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah. He was seen on the planet Rofnu, which Zoe, you've been to that planet before. Yeah, so he was seen in the city there, because that's the planet that has just the one large city. Then it has like scattered villages and such. So yeah. Do you want to take anyone else with you beyond the 4 of you? She says with a look at R2. I already know it. And he's going to beat her if she doesn't.
I love having an R2.
Yeah.
Well, how good are our fighters? Because we could probably use an extra fighter. Because I think you have 3D. Not sure what Dan has is for blaster.
I'm good with
for
blasters.
blaster. Excuse you. What makes you think I have 3D blaster?
Oh, wait, that was 4. I mean, you're always like, you're always with not the comma thing.
I had 4D blaster. Now I have 4D plus 2. I'll have you know.
I have 4D plus 2 also.
Okay, good.
You bitch.
Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
I think I have 3D. What kind of an amateur do you think I am?
Yeah, she is the most experienced one amongst you.
Ha!
My shooting's still better though.
What?
My blaster is still higher though.
But overall, overall though,
my punching is better.
So do you want to bring anyone else with you, or?
Right, the question. Sorry, got distracted. I don't know. What do we? I can't think of anything we need. But I'm sure.
I mean, what's a weakness that we have in our group?
Perception.
Do we have somebody who's perceptive that we can use? Somebody who can actually see things?
Let's see here.
Have someone with really good eyesight?
Yeah.
Perception. Who has the highest perception?
Just bring in Ravali real quick. Bring in Borderline.
Wow.
Bring in those Hawkeyes.
My boy.
NPCs.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is perception.
Okay, we have a couple characters with a 4D perception.
I mean, 4D is still better than any of us.
Yeah.
True.
4D is the highest any of these characters have.
I mean, wait. What is... I can't remember if Ren or Cherry had like... Someone had like 3D plus 2.
3D plus 2.
I think that was
Um,
Cherry.
Cherry's characters were... One was a bounty hunter. So bounty hunters, let's see here, because I have a bounty hunter character. Bounty hunters have 3D perception, and then his other character was a tongue-tied engineer who have 2D plus 1.
Alright.
Because everybody so far has been one of the, like, base character types. And the ones that have 4D perception are Ewoks, which nobody has played as. Old Senatorials, which Tree Frog played as, but she's only been in one session. Arrogant Nobles, which nobody's played as, and Gamblers, which nobody's played as.
Okay.
So, let's see. So if you want somebody with perception, you could bring Frederick Escalabon. He has good perception. Max, who I'm not sure if they've... Well, I think Max was one of the people in... Actually, Max would be a good option. Max was one of the people that went on that original mission with all of the Super Troopers. Actually, I think Frederick was as well. On that
We
mission.
could have some with the experience of it, I guess.
Yeah.
We could take both of them, couldn't we? Could we just take both?
Sure. And then if you're bringing Frederick, his... we'll also grab his servant person, loyal retainer. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Okay. So, then you have a team of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, yeah, you can continue using the ship you stole from from Alexander Shear. The engineers went over to make sure there's nothing like that can be tracked or anything on it. And yeah. Hyperspace stat has already been loaded up into the ship. And it'll be, I guess with that thing, a 4-day trip.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, you go aboard. Is there anything you want before you leave?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
I only have 2 med packs left, so can I take some?
Yeah. You can grab 5 med packs.
I think I'll pick up some med packs too.
You can
same.
Each of you can only grab 1. No, you can each grab 5.
Okay.
In that
Beyond
case,
that-
I'll pick up 30.
No, can't get 30.
No, I'll just take 2. Then I'll be at 5.
Okay.
Probably. Do we still have those rifles? Do we get to keep them from last time?
Yeah, you can still have
Okay.
blast rifles. I mean, those were ones you picked up from, like, guards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much anything, like, you pick up while on a mission, like, you can automatically keep stuff that you're assigned by the rebellion. You can generally keep unless told otherwise. Like, if you're given like some special device or whatever, you might have to return that afterwards. But like, obviously,
yeah.
med
By the way-
packs you won't need to return because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, atonement.
Ah, you're atoning.
Get the second one in before I forget.
Yeah. Mark that. Okay, it's been marked down. Okay. So yeah.
I mean, after all, I do have to get my my thing removed so I can stop being yelled at for that.
Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll yell at him for other things.
Oh, okay, okay. There's always
True.
something to yell at him about.
There is.
Okay. So yeah, you all go aboard the ship. Actually, wait, how big is the ship? Yeah, because actually, this is a shuttle, essentially. Okay, yeah. I mean, as long as you take, I guess, shifts with sleeping, because, like, it doesn't actually have, like, separate, like it doesn't have separate rooms or anything other than, like, it has, like, it has a bathroom or whatever. It's, obviously a separate room because it's a bathroom, but, like, there's basically, like, 4 beds that fold out from, like, the side walls and such. So you'll have to take turns with sleeping and such.
That's
I mean, Zoe's actually, both Zoe and Julie are pilots, so the other type that might even just sleep in their chairs.
yeah. I was gonna say, I feel
Wow.
like Zoe could sleep in the pilot's chair.
We sleep in chairs. What is this? A character based on me?
I mean, me too.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there was nothing else you wanted to get, just the med packs before leaving.
Yeah, I think I'm good. As long as we all have blaster rifles, I'm good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so then, yeah, you go aboard the ship and take off, and are on your way to the planet. Rofnu.
Rofnu?
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rofnu. Yeah. Okay. So, 4 days in hyperspace. Is there anything you want to be doing with those 4 days? Chatting with your team mates?
I was gonna say maybe chatting with the team. If we know that those other two have have done something like this before, I might be talking to them about that situation.
Well,
Maybe
other 3, because with Frederick going, his retainer, his servant or whatever, is also going. Rupert Rotham's. Because where Frederick goes, he brings Rupert with him. Which I just realized having 2 NPCs named Rupert. So we had Rupert Teleros.
I say there could be Rupert and then Tupert, the second Rupert.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
That was fun. I'm just gonna leave now, guys.
Brandon gets thrown out of the airlock.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, so yeah, so you're wanting to talk
Also
to teammates. So which are you wanting to talk to first, or just like talk to just kind of start talking to the group?
Just start talking to the group to be like, okay, so what are we gonna do? What was the situation like last time to the 2 that have been there? Just trying to learn things, trying to gain knowledge.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly.
Also, a fun fact: I might have opened a timeline editor.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually just went to make. I'm like, wait, actually, because I was saying I was pretty sure Max was there. I'm like, I have actually a way of checking to for sure if Max was there. I just checked. Yeah, Max was indeed one of the characters that was there. But yeah. So. Oh yeah. Let's see characters. Okay. So actually, no. We'll have Rupert start talking. He's basically like, well, when we encountered like all of those super troopers back on Clenara, like that was a terrifying situation. Hopefully this is a nice simple like we find a scientist. Nothing involving super troopers. Those things are terrifying.
Agreed.
Well, they sound terrifying.
Miss Brinabee, I understand you encountered like one of them on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there were dozens of them on Clenara. Like we lost. We lost so many people. It was not good. It was well over half of our team that went in did not come back out.
Great.
But this is just one of the scientists, right? So just a scientist who worked on the project. We don't even know exactly how much he worked on it. Like,
yeah,
maybe he was just like, I don't know.
He was just there while it was happening.
Worst case scenario, if there is a super trooper there, is there any advice you have on how to defeat him?
Run.
Okay.
Leave the situation. Hide. Try your best. Possibly die.
I don't want to die.
At this point, Frederick speaks up and he's like, "Don't be the slowest one."
Oh God. And yes, I did say that in the game. Just oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saving my force point in case we do encounter. I'm just going to use that to run.
Seriously.
Okay. Is there anything else you're going to keep talking about, or any like specific questions, or
nothing else I could think of.
No, me neither.
if nothing else, we can jump ahead to you arriving at Rofnu. So you drop out of hyperspace, and so what are your plans? You were told that he was spotted in the city. I don't know if I actually said that, but you were told that, even if I forgot to mention it earlier.
I mean, should we ask around?
Oh, did I tell you the scientist's name?
I don't think so.
No.
At the moment, on my notes, he's just like super trooper creator. It's like, I'm not sure I missed it, but I don't want to hold it up. So
Yeah, no, David Renab. Yeah, I did have his name figured out. I didn't actually have it written down because I figured it out earlier today while I wasn't on my computer. But yeah, and I also remembered it like right away just now, not like last week where I'm like, there was a name that I came up with while walking home from work. But yeah. So what is your plan? Land in the city? Land outside the city?
I mean, I sort of feel like the basic search the city, maybe check out some bars sort of thing would work. I mean, he seems like somebody who might be going to bars afterwards, you know?
I feel like we can start by landing in this.
Okay.
I feel like there's a reason to land outside of, right?
Okay. So then,
Cheers to
contact
five.
like the spaceport. They assign you a landing spot, and yeah, I'm not even gonna ask for a roll for. I don't think I'm even gonna be asking for rolls for like landing and takeoffs anymore, except if it's like in like
Duress.
in difficult situations or whatever.
Okay.
Because Zoe, we know, can like ace normal landings and takeoffs.
I love being complimented.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
So you go in and land, and yeah. So you're gonna be going and just checking out bars, or do you have a more complex plan?
Yes, we fly straight into a bar and just hope he's there.
No.
Fly into the bar, just roll down the window. Hey, what's up? Looking for a scientist?
Roll down the window.
Yeah.
Any
Should
guy
have-
like called this over here? No, okay. As the ship rocket just fly everyone that's inside.
Yep.
It's a good scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Should make that canon, to be honest.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were only told he was seen like in the city. Anything specific about where?
He was seen at the spaceport, like leaving a commercial like transport ship.
Okay.
Oh, could we ask the spaceport people?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. So yeah, so at spaceport there's like a I mean, like, so where the ships land, or for where ships like, you know, privately owned ships land, is basically like a giant parking lot. But then there's like another area with like commercial ships land or whatever and drop off passengers and such. And then connected to that is like a building with like I mean, your standard like airport stuff or whatever, basically. And so you go in there. I guess you'd go to like the help desk, or yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
And unless you have like a more specific plan, like if you'd want to go to like security or like go to the manager or
I'm gonna speak to the manager.
You're gonna be those people.
God. Okay, no, I think we could probably just go up to the help desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just start there.
Okay, so you go up to the help desk. There's a human woman working there, and she looks up. Oh, also, are you all together and like with all your NPCs and such, or are you leaving anyone with the ship? Or...
I feel weird about having just like a humongous group of people.
Yeah.
Like maybe leave some of them at the ship for the time being until we have a plan to leave the airport.
Okay.
No, if we leave them there, they're probably just gonna stay there the whole time.
Yeah.
Just, I feel like at that point, what's the point of bringing them?
I mean, we can always go back and grab them, but
I don't feel like that'll happen, fam. I feel like we might as well
It'll
just
just
have
be
them
like
with us.
we'll forget they exist there. Like, all
Yeah.
right, so we're gonna ask. Oh crap, he's on the ship.
Okay.
We're gonna out of sight, out of mind to the NPCs, basically.
well, I think if we do take them, let's at least not have us all bunched up together too much.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably split up then.
Yeah, I don't want
we'll
just to...
you know.
Don't
Have
wanna
him
be too
sitting on a
obvious.
bench nearby while we go up to the help desk.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
the
we-
trench
Except
coats and glasses
R2.
or
R2
sunglasses.
stays with me.
Okay.
R2 has to come, otherwise I'm not coming.
So the three of you and R2 are like at the help desk where the other NPCs are kind of, standing or like nearby or whatever, like keeping an eye out for stuff and.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hanging out, getting to know each other.
Okay. Then so you go up to the help desk. There's a human woman working there, who looks up as as you come up. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi. We're looking for someone who we think came here recently. Friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
Do we have like a picture of him or something?
Yeah, you have a picture of him. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just show the picture then, I guess.
Yeah, show the picture. His name is David.
She looks at her computer, types stuff in. I mean, we have records of a few Davids coming through here.
Brinabee?
No records of a David Renab coming through here, no.
Okay. I don't know idea this guy.
Do they have like cameras over there?
Is your character asking that? Or are you...
Oh, just like, I'm just me asking it.
Roll me a perception.
Almost press roll on the wrong tab. I mean,
Damn. Respectable.
16. You're kind of glancing around, and you see some stuff that you're pretty sure are cameras, but like you're not entirely certain because, if possible, people. Well, actually, no. It depends on the situation. Sometimes they try to hide, but you see some stuff that you're pretty sure are security cameras.
all right. So like we could maybe ask the security if they saw anything.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I mean, if he's on the run, like he will probably not use his own name.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, he is being searched for. So.
Did you kind of step away from the help desk before you started talking about this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you
Oh.
for your help, ma'am. We'll go search elsewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So are we gonna get a security? Is that our plan, or are we just gonna like go ask around somewhere else?
We'll just get Arthur to hack the feed, get all the data.
I feel like going to security might be a good idea.
Okay.
So yeah,
Sure. We'll go to security.
Okay. Yeah, you walk around and you find like the main security room. There are of course security guards posted outside it. Two of them.
Okay.
So I guess we should approach them.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
just keep awkwardly staring at them.
We awkwardly stand at the distance and just stare.
One of them is like checking if he has anything on his teeth.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up.
Captain.
Hi. We need some help. Trying to find someone.
Okay. Is someone missing or?
Yes. And we think they were seen recently, like around here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show the picture. It's this guy.
how recently were they seen around here?
How recently were they seen around here?
Let's see here, because it was a 4-day trip for you. So about a week ago.
About a week ago.
Okay, and so like they went missing a week ago, or
Yes.
okay, we can check the security feeds. I don't suppose you have like a specific time or anything.
Do we have a specific time?
Actually, no, I guess you would have a specific time because you were told when he was seen here. So yeah, so you give the specific time, or whatever, and they're like, okay, well, so one of the guards goes, I'll check the security feeds. So yeah, he goes inside, and you're standing there waiting awkwardly for a few minutes.
Is the other security guard there?
Yes, the other security guard is still there.
Just gonna be like, hey, so how's your day been?
Oh, same old, kind of boring. Yours?
It's been kind of, okay. I have good company,
Oh yeah, it's always good. After a couple minutes, the other security guard comes out. It's like, okay, yeah, your friend was came through here, and he left via a taxi. So I don't know, like, it doesn't seem like he's I don't know if he seemed to be fine or whatever. So I don't know, why you can't contact him or whatever. But
well, that's good to know. That's comforting. Thank you.
yeah. Is there anything else we can help you with, or
If there was somebody who wanted to like stay here for a few days, is there like a hotel they would stay at?
There's a couple hotels in town.
Is there like a really popular one, like a low key?
Low key. Probably the he says the name of one or whatever, and
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that one, it's kind of on the edge of the city. So nice. It's relatively quiet out there and such.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go reunite with our NPCs.
Okay.
And I think we should head to the hotel.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. So yeah, it's from here it'll be about an hour walk. Just gonna walk there, or
We'll go for a very sportive jog.
okay.
Have some exercise.
I mean, we could get a taxi.
I'm good. Let's walk.
All right, sure. I guess we're walking.
I mean,
walking
can't
and
skip Black
keeping an
Day.
eye out.
Yeah, true. Might see something.
Okay.
True, fair.
While you're walking, then, if everyone wants to give me a perception check, since you're keeping an eye out, let's do that for the NPCs as well.
Hey!
I noticed nothing.
4, 15. 11, another 11, 17,
Damn it.
and 7.
You're always the highest in my heart.
Wow! cute.
So something that Zoe notices, and also Frederick notices, are that there are a lot of stormtroopers around as you're going through the city. Like, what?
Hate that.
Yeah, the city is obviously like you know, or like the planet is, you know, under Imperial control and such, whatever. But like, based on what you know of the planet and like kind of set it up, it has like, while there being stormtroopers here isn't that surprising, you're seeing a lot more than you would expect to be.
Okay.
Well, we should make probably like, you know, try to not seem out of the ordinary. They start like, looking at us or anything.
Trying to just be low key.
Put our hands in our pockets and just whistle while we casually walk.
Well, we do that. We all whistle the cantina theme.
Sure.
You all start whistling. You suddenly start getting a lot of looks. Give me 1 second here. Just quickly check something on my phone.
Actually, we all started whistling Black Parade.
Oh my god.
So we start singing. No, actually, just R2 starts singing with like his beeps.
Oh my god. Beeps and G note.
Nice.
Perfect.
Sorry, what was just said? I missed that.
I said beeps and G note.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, you make your way to the hotel. It's a bit of a smaller one. It's on the edge of the city. But yeah, it's very, very plain looking. In good shape though. It's not like run down or anything. Just, you know, very plain looking.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're going inside.
Yeah, sure.
if you don't want to go inside.
No, we're just gonna turn around and walk back now. I think we've done it.
Okay.
We came, we saw.
Mission
I mean,
completed.
that's really all
Let's
we
go
need.
home.
Okay, we saw, we didn't conquer.
Right. So you go inside, and yeah, you see somebody working at the front desk, and see some like I mean, you only see that it's the one person when you come in, yeah, working the desk.
Okay. So I guess go up to the desk and hi.
Hi, can I help you?
We're looking for a friend who might be staying here. We've had some trouble contacting him.
Okay. Do you have what's your friend's name?
I'm gonna show the picture really quick and say, do you recognize him at all?
I do not know.
Okay. Okay. I'll give his name.
We don't have anyone with that name staying here.
Well, has anyone with the name stayed here before?
Not according to our records here.
Okay.
Yeah, because he looks up, like he's looking up on his computer or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think. Hmm. So I'm not the planning person, man.
At this point, Max is like, well, he left the airport by taxi, right?
Yes.
Should we
Yes.
maybe try to check out the taxi company?
Ooh,
Good
you're
idea.
smart. You could have mentioned that like an hour ago, sir. Okay. Thank you for your help.
Oh, should we
I was
learn
gonna say
about the
ma'am or sir, but I don't remember.
ma'am, sir?
Ma'am, sir.
The hotel person?
Yeah.
I think I said he.
Okay. Thank you for your help, sir. Turn around. I guess. Okay. So how would we check with the taxi company? How would we go about doing that?
Well, we could find out where their main area is and go there.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure just hailing a cab won't help us that much. So we probably just need to go base of operation.
Just keep hailing taxi cabs until one of them down. Excuse me.
You see,
Did you drive this person around?
No, okay, see ya.
Yeah, Frederick is like, I mean, yeah, checking out the main taxi company, and then I mean, they're a company, so there's always ways of getting information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We don't know whereabouts the taxi company is, do we?
Just make me a search roll, I guess, everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, could be better.
Could be worse.
Okay, so everyone with a roll of at least 15
Yay.
Me.
locates it. After, like, you know, you're all wandering around for like a little while, but you're able to find it or whatever, and yeah. So I guess you're just gonna go in and start asking questions.
Start asking the usual.
So I guess you go in or whatever. There's a receptionist working at the front desk, and yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. Can I help you with something?
So, we're looking for someone who we've had trouble contacting.
Okay.
He took a cab from the airport.
About a week ago.
Do you have a picture of him?
Yes. I'll show a picture.
Oh, I recognize him. Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Somebody, or yeah, he took a cab, beat up the cab driver, and stole the cab.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
How do you know him?
We were hired to look for him.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Well, we know he was headed out of the city before he disabled the GPS on the cab.
Okay.
I can, like, give you the path, the direction he was going in. Yeah, and yeah, I hope you track. We hope you track this asshole down, and I don't know, like you're, but yeah. So they tell you the direction or whatever.
Do they by chance have a vehicle that we could borrow? We're gonna help them out. Gonna maybe get their vehicle back.
We really don't. We need to be like, using all of our vehicles for our business.
Understandable.
Where's my charm check? I want to charm them. Just flip my hair, give them a wink, be like, "Hey."
You could try making a.
Try rolling for sexy.
I guess charm could be its own like skill under perception.
Okay.
So since you have, so you could make it like as its own. You could make it its own skill under perception, but as you don't have it yet, it would just be your basic perception skill.
Okay, I'll do a perception check then. It's gonna just blow up in my face, but.
I don't think so. No.
Hey there, pretty person.
That's understandable.
Come here often.
So, come here often. Wink, wink.
Okay. I apologize for my friend. Anyway. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. Okay. Once we have like the location, it's just, thank you for your help, sir, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, presumably you're like going to be comparing that to like maps you have of the planet and such to see if there's anything in that direction and such.
Yeah, doing our best.
Of course.
And looking at the maps or whatever, like, you don't really, notice anything, like, nearby in that direction. Yeah, you also, of course, don't know if you're just going to be going in a straight line or not, but, like, just going in a straight line, you don't notice, like, anything nearby.
So I guess we should just keep exploring, though.
I mean, okay. There's nothing, like, could be, like, anywhere.
The thing is, though, also, like, the direction he was going, though, was, like, relatively, open, like, because, like, this is a heavily forested planet and such, but he was going in the direction that was, like, I guess easier to drive, not quite as heavily forested and such.
I'm actually gonna go back in really quick and just go back, like, into the taxi thing, because are we still there, actually? Hold on. Where are we? What have we done?
You said you went out, but you didn't say you were, like, leaving or anything, the area or anything, so yeah, you can still
I'm
be
gonna go
right
back in
outside.
really quick.
Okay.
What happened to the cab driver?
What happened to the cab driver? He was like, he was found just like unconscious on the edge of town.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. The edge of town where? Like where the GPS went out? Or like after that?
No, a little before the GPS went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. I don't think he would know anything. Just thinking about questioning him, but I don't think he knows. It's good to know. And you don't know anything about like where he would possibly be headed from like where it went out.
The cab driver was mentioning some stuff he had been looking that this guy had been looking over before he like took the cab or whatever, and it was like some kind of like sensor data of it was of the planet, but like not around, not this side of the planet. Like it was over on the other side of the planet. I know there's like some villages out there and such, but I don't know. I don't know the details about like what kind of data it was or whatever, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your help.
Yeah.
So, what if we go back to the ship and we fly to the other side of the planet?
Sounds
We
like
could
a
do
good
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Couldn't we also maybe get a scope out of like where things are? Maybe.
I was gonna say, yeah. Can we do first before we land or anything? Just do a flyover and just see if we can see anything with our eyes.
Okay. Yeah. So you go back to your ship, and then yeah, you fly over to the other side of the planet, which is the area you've previously been to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And yeah, it's forested area. There's like the ocean nearby. You actually, and you see like actually the village that you had previously visited while on this planet. That was where you were like briefly arrested. There was a kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say visited.
Yeah. Actually,
What a nice visit we had.
So as you're doing this, I want everyone to make me a perception check.
Oh, cool.
Good, cool, love
I'm
that.
good at those.
We're also good at those. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Damn it, Dan. That's a
I know. I have to be the worst at it.
He just doesn't have the connection we have, you know?
12,
True.
12, and 7 for the NPCs. 9, 9, and 14. So we had 2 12s and 2 9s. And then a single 7 and a
Cute.
single 14. Although 14 is double 7, so.
That indeed.
Anyway, so the 12s and the 14 notice as you're flying over the village that it seems empty of people.
Oh. Good.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. Okay. Great. Do we see a taxi cab?
You do not.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do? Anyone else got any ideas?
My only idea is the bad idea, which is checking out the abandoned city.
Village.
Village. City and a village.
I have no idea. I mean, we could check it out, I guess. Not sure how good of an idea that is, but
I mean, it's a terrible idea, but it's the most suspicious place to go to, and
Great. All right.
Okay. So I'm going to need a piloting check for this landing, because it is a heavily forested area. But Zoey has no issues. Goes in, finds a nice kind of area where the trees are a bit further apart, and lands in between them. Just like about a 10-minute walk from the village.
Okay. So
I say let's try and be as discreet as possible when we enter the village.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the entire team going in, I'm assuming?
Yes.
yeah.
I think we should leave one behind.
Mm,
Keep track of our ship.
listen, that's never gone well.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like just doing nothing to protect our ship won't go well either, but that's fine.
I mean, we can lock it.
Brendan saying he wants to stay with the ship.
Yeah, okay, you can stay with the ship. The rest of us
But no,
let's
that's fine.
let's just lock the ship and
Okay.
take everyone.
And then everyone's just going to be like trying to be sneaky.
Preferably,
so.
yes.
Okay, so then everyone make me a hide sneak. Ooh, that's a 20. That's a good one.
Hey!
Oh god, now I'm gonna mess everything up. Now I'm just gonna have a bad roll.
That's a 14, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
That's an 8, which isn't bad. Well, actually, no, 8 isn't really great, but what do we have here?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
20, a 10, and a 12. Okay.
You know.
So, group goes in. You all feel like you're being sneaky and such as you enter the village. As you approach it, you actually do see taxi. It was kind of like air was blocked by trees, but you do actually see it on the edge of the village as you're coming in. And
Like to look at the taxi, just casually look inside, see if it looks interesting. I don't know.
What you notice with the taxi... no, the taxi looks normal. Yeah. The driver's door is open, though, you like notice as you come up to it or whatever. The other doors are closed, but the driver's door is just open.
Okay.
And it's making that annoying beep beep because the keys... No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it still looks like fine.
Yeah. No, like, damage beyond, like, normal wear and tear that taxis get.
Okay, great. So we're going to take the taxi back to the taxi company. Mission accomplished. We've done it.
Was that the mission?
Yes, it was the case of the missing taxi.
Okay, no. We're going to continue into the village, I guess. I don't know. Unless any of you have anything you want to do with the taxi.
Nope.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. As you enter into the village, I want everyone to make me another perception check.
Great. Love that.
Awesome.
Okay, better.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Your turn for the 4.
Just like my command roll last time.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see here. 13, 4, and 14. And the NPCs... I actually don't remember what numbers they have, but only one of them got high enough. So, Frederick mentions that somebody's watching us.
Mm.
And he kind of...
Okay, great.
What?
Okay, great.
And he kind of like, you know, kind of turns his head to like kind of indicate building where like there are there's a window with like blinds drawn or whatever, and you all look over there and just like see kind of a bit of movement, like somebody was looking out through the blinds.
Okay, we're gonna go over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go over there. It's like it's a house or whatever, single floor. There's a door, 2 windows on the front. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and open the...
Okay. Check the door, and it is locked.
I'm gonna knock.
So polite.
You hear movement inside, and then the door opens a crack, and you see the kid from the last time you were here.
The kid, I don't...
Kid.
Oh, I vaguely remember the kid.
There was a kid that, like, when you were in the jail, that was just, like, came to the window and was talking to you and such.
So when you and Jason were in that prison thingy, the jail or whatever you want to
You
call
were in
it.
the jail, and then the kid was just talking to you through the window, and, like, I think, you know, he wasn't supposed to be there or whatever, but, you know, he was, like, just curious and such.
Didn't we, like, try to get him to let us out or something?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so you see him, I don't know if you remember his name, but it's Ted.
I definitely didn't remember that. Okay.
Ted Franklin. What?
Casual kid named Ted.
Okay. Just gonna, like, oh, hi.
I remember you. You were the one of the people in the jail.
Yep, that's me. What happened here? Where is everyone?
You should come inside, just in case. Just in case.
Okay, come inside.
So the group comes inside or whatever, and, you know, he closes the door and locks it again. There's been, I don't know, bad stuff happening, monsters in the forest, people going missing. My mom and and Claire are out in the forest with some other people right now, trying to, you know, find some of the missing people, along with some stranger that came to town recently.
Would that be David?
I don't know his name. I assume you show him the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's him. That's him.
Okay. Well, his name is David.
Okay.
Great. Do you know when they'll be back?
I don't know. They left yesterday. They were supposed to be back already.
Okay.
I'm sorry, kid. They're dead.
You actually say that?
No.
Okay.
Can't traumatize a kid.
We'll make sure to come back with their corpses. No problem.
Plot twist, Brennan
Right.
actually says that.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll go try to find them. I guess. Do you know where they were searching? Anything could help us?
They went out in that direction, like points or whatever.
How many people have gone missing, approximately? Like half the village, over half the village? Like, how extreme is this?
It's been over half the village that's gone missing, yeah.
Okay, great. Do us a favor and don't tell anyone you saw us.
Oh yeah, because you're not supposed to come back here, I think.
Probably not, no.
Mm.
Just, keep it low
Good to know.
key. Just,
Okay.
okay. So we'll go, lock the door behind us and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, as you go out and you lock the door behind you, and Frederick's like, "So what exactly happened to you last time you were here? You were in jail?"
Look, I don't. Jason and I were left on our own one time, and that was maybe not a great idea. And we ended up in jail.
Jason's the lightsaber dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Never liked that guy.
Okay, listen. Jason's fine. He's just very special. Let's go.
Okay. Assuming you're going out into the...
Jason shows up.
What?
Oh my god.
Plot twist, Jason shows up. Let me switch characters real quick.
So yeah, assuming you're going out of the forest the way you were directed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just, trying to track them, I guess.
Okay, then everyone make me a search. Where did I put my dice? There we go.
Jesus.
Okay, could have been worse, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was a bad roll.
Yeah, mine could have been significantly better.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did y'all get? 16, 16, 13?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. So, so everyone who got 15 or higher,
Okay.
I don't remember what it was. There was a similar situation, like so. I think it was Dev's. Like, so basically, anyone but that's this person.
Yeah. Basically everyone except Zoe. I get it. Fine.
well, everyone except for Zoe and 2 of the NPCs, and I guess R2 as well. But I don't. R2 has a search of 1D, so I don't even roll for R2. But So everyone who got higher than 15 kind of like see that, okay, yeah, people definitely like went in this direction and such, and you're kind of able to figure out to a point, but then only Frederick, who got a 20, is really able to like track like past that or whatever. And yeah, so you go into the woods, and you're kind of like going through when you hear, like you all hear what sounds like a roar.
So I'm just gonna start running.
What kind of a roar?
Yeah.
Is it a friendly roar?
Does it sound like a does it sound like a human roar or like a beast roar?
Does it sound like something that would be nice to cuddle?
A small teddy bear comes walking out.
Yeah.
Roar.
It sounds like it sounds almost human and angry.
I'm gonna start running. I'm good.
I think
I mean,
let's get out of here.
yeah.
Okay, where are you running?
Probably the best way that would also like conceal us at the same time.
Well, I was thinking like either toward the village or toward the ship, whichever is more away from the roar, I guess. Well, no, not toward. Fuck, toward the ship.
Okay.
Assuming that it's not the same direction as the.
Make me a perception check to see if you can tell what direction the roar is coming from.
Cool. Got it.
All of my perceptions have been so bad. Hey!
Oh,
Wow.
a hero. He can be a hero, baby.
Yeah. So Brendan is able to tell where the roar is coming from, and it's does seem to be somewhere between you and the ship.
Fuck.
Mm.
Well, I guess we go into the cave.
Yeah, I was like, guys, the ship's not a good idea. Let's go forward.
Fuck. 'Cause I don't want to go toward the village. Because I don't want to lead it to the village.
Yeah.
So spooky cave or spooky village.
Are
I
we
say
anywhere
let's-
near the cave?
I think you're a bit of a distance from the cave.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there anywhere nearby that looks like a good place to hide?
I mean, you could try like climbing a tree, hiding up in a tree. Just trying to hide amongst the trees. I mean, like, you know, you can hiding behind a tree will, you know, keep you not seen from some directions.
I mean, at that point, what are we doing? Just hiding and hoping it goes away?
I feel like we're better off just moving on.
Okay, but where, fam?
Towards the direction of the cave.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be flamingo style. I'm just gonna pop my head into the floor, just stand there. Don't see me.
I mean-
Don't see me.
How much does Zoe know about the caves here?
It's not that same. It's not that one particular same cave from before, right?
Because the thing is, I don't think she ever experienced the cave at all because I wasn't there for that session.
Yeah, it was.
And then she was kidnapped and just brought to like the planet, and then they left. So
Could I by
don't.
chance do a knowledge check, see if I know anything about the planet in general?
I mean, you can make me a, I guess, planetary systems roll
Okay.
if you want.
I mean, I might as well give it a shot. It's not going to hurt anything if I fail.
14. Yeah, prior to getting this mission, you'd never heard of this planet.
All right.
Well, I mean, I also feel like going in the cave is probably still a bad idea because like we don't know or there's like another exit, so he might very well come after us and we're fucked.
Yeah.
At least whatever it is. Though I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
If we suck at hiding, we're also screwed too.
Okay, but even if we're good at running, I feel like we're fucked if all we're doing is running. Like, we need a goal.
Well, standing still isn't a good goal. Moving is a good goal to me, even if
Okay,
we don't
but
know yet where we're
moving
going.
where?
I don't know, but staying still does nothing.
That I don't know, fam.
Well,
Just
like,
run into the forest.
I have a jetpack.
The roar isn't in the direction you were already like following the trail, like
Okay, I guess we'll just keep following the trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just try and be stealthy about it.
Okay. Everyone roll me a hide sneak.
Damn.
Dan getting
I
his
really
good
wanna-
rolls today. It's Dan's day.
I've had a few bad rolls, but these past two have
Yeah.
been primo.
He's been kind of up and down.
Well, I cover up Zoe too. Get her some extra hiding.
Thanks, buddy.
So yeah, you continue going along, doing your best to be quiet, and then a bit ahead of you, you see actually no, everyone make me a perception roll.
Mm-hmm.
You speak them so well.
Okay.
We're doing so good.
Mhm.
I do like how we're going up in increments of 2.
That's
7,
nice.
9,
That's nice.
11.
So, yeah, so
Actually, to be fair, we rolled the exact same thing. He just has a +2. Like we roll, even the dice are the same.
Yeah.
6, 2, 1.
So,
so you're going along, and then all of a sudden someone drops out of a tree right behind you, and you hear a lightsaber activate.
oh, fuck. Please be
Um,
good guy. Please
what?
be good guy. Please be good guy.
it's Clara, who was
Oh.
who had been here the previous time. So Zoe might remember her.
Okay, out of character. Wasn't that like the one that got missing? Or like there was the whole your friend can be saved or something? I remember something like that. Or
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Like something she had said or whatever about that or whatever. Because yeah, she was the one with lightsaber that had been staying at the village.
Yeah. Okay. So.
oh wait. Okay, yeah, I remember.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say, don't shoot her. Hi.
I remember you.
Great.
What are you doing here?
We were searching for someone. We tracked him to the village, and then we were told he went on a search mission in this direction.
You're looking for David, I assume?
Yeah.
When you've been here previously, they had known you were part of the rebellion, right?
I think so.
Believe so.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So what does the rebellion want with him?
Information.
What kind of information?
I don't really feel comfortable answering that.
Is the rebellion interested in recreating his work?
No. No.
But you are
I don't
familiar with
think
his work.
We don't really know that he worked on. Yes.
You hear barking from the wood now.
That was a roaring we heard.
R2 got a barking voice module installed.
That's how he scares people off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, just like install a human voice modulator on him then. Just have R2 with a human voice.
Okay. So you were saying you don't know exactly what how much he did on the. So you do know of his work, but you don't know exactly how much he did.
Why are you asking questions?
Well, I mean, you're coming here looking for him. Last time you came here, um, the people here are naturally suspicious of outsiders. I'm naturally suspicious of everyone.
Understandable. But, I'm not suspicious people.
Uh-huh.
So we could just like mention like the roaring we've been hearing. Actually, I'm just to say, did you happen to hear that roaring that's been going around?
Oh, yes. So about David's work. Have you personally encountered any of the creatures?
Yes.
See, David didn't realize what the project was initially. He thought it was like, I mean, his part was about working on gene therapy stuff for medical purposes and such. And then, thing is, the Empire was, of course, as then you would know, presumably using it to try and create super soldiers. Which,
yeah, you know how well that went.
What you might not know is about the healing capabilities. So David told me the rebels sent a team to Clinara to blow up who blew up the base there, seemingly killing the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They healed.
Great. Great.
And
Good.
David's been going around trying to, because someone went there, took and ended up taking them off that planet, and they've been located on multiple planets. David's been going around and trying to locate and deal with all of them.
Okay.
One of them is here.
Yeah, kind of figured that. So how is he dealing with them?
Basically, he made a modified version of the process, which he used on himself, that temporarily transforms him.
Oh, hell no.
Cool.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
Into something similar.
How much control does he have when he's transformed?
He's more in control than they are. It's he basically, it's about making sure he's directed at them when he transforms.
So is it one of those, if he's transformed, we should probably just stay out of his way and let him do his thing?
Basically, yes.
Will you help us get a hold of him? At least talk to him.
Follow me.
Okay.
So, you follow her through the woods, and, sorry. Getting a bit of a sore throat. This can't be a good sign.
Great sign.
And me, actual me, not, like, character.
Yeah, I assumed so.
Just casual talk in the game.
Yeah, just casual small talk.
So how you guys doing? I just got a sore throat. It's really bothering me.
What have you been up to since being in jail?
So, you continue. You walk through the woods, and you get to a small camp that's been set up, and few of the villagers are there. You recognize Tess Franklin, who's like the mother of Ted, the kid, and then also was like kind of the head of the village or whatever. So you had seen her like the last time you were here. You might recognize some of the other faces just as like, you know, people that you had seen or whatever. This is just for Zoey, not for obviously Joey or Brendan, but and then Tess is immediately like, you know, when she sees that there's other people, you know, her expression on her face is just like, and then she doesn't. It takes her a moment, but also like, you know, she knows, like she sees Zoey, and also like there's a click, and she's like a recognition or whatever, and then and then Clara's like, is David back here yet, or? And Tess is like, no, he's still out searching. But then almost immediately after that, actually, you hear like whispers of people, and you notice, you look over and you see David coming out of the wood, or well, not out of the woods because the camp is still in the wood, but coming over to the camp setup or whatever, coming out of the trees to where he's visible, and then like, his shirt is a bit ripped up and such, or I mean, his clothing in general definitely has like tears and such, or whatever, and comes in and he's like, and like he looks at the group of you, and then he looks over at Clara. Who are they? Clara's like, they're with the rebellion.
Oh, okay.
David looks at you. You're with the rebellion.
I'm Zoey.
Any of you with the group that blew up the base in Clenara? And I mean, your 3 NPCs with you are like, we were. Should have been, you know, made sure you did been more thorough to make sure you actually got rid of them. Frederick's like, well, you should have made sure your experiments weren't being used for creating them in the first place.
Okay, we could fight over who's responsible, but really, who cares? Okay. We would like to bring you back to the base.
For what reason?
Talk to you, mostly. Get information, and maybe help you with what you're trying to do.
Uh-huh. So you just want to, you know, stop these creatures, don't want to try, like, perfecting the process or anything yourselves?
As far as I'm aware, no. It's not what I was told.
And you're told everything?
Obviously not, but I have to try my best.
Well, I have one of them here that I'm hunting down, so... You want to help me hunt it down?
Sure.
Of course. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not? You want a list? No. Also, no. I heard that. I heard the start of that sentence, and you don't need to finish it.
Sorry, what sentence? What?
Nothing.
Don't worry, she knows me too well. That's it.
He was gonna say what could possibly go wrong.
Oh,
Like
She's
a
not wrong.
taco.
She told you she knows me.
to be fair, you're not the most complicated person.
Exactly.
Fair.
I mean, I can say one letter. She already knows what I'm going to say anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, say one letter.
Ooh, which one do I go for? I'll go to Y.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah. It's like, okay, well.
My dogs are now gonna fight right here.
Perfect.
Good. We need some sound effects for when we fight that thing. We need some roars going.
Need the
Okay,
ambiance of the fight.
Actually, wait, need to quickly check something up in the book. So y'all can make small talk amongst yourselves while I look stuff up in the book quickly.
So how are you?
So how's the weather?
It's pretty warm actually here.
Pretty cold.
It's going to get really cold here soon. A few days.
So it was 8 degrees earlier today, so
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
let me see. It's probably worse now. Oh, cool. So it's currently 34 Fahrenheit
Nice.
or 1 degree Celsius.
Beautiful.
Great. It's like 90 here.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's warm as fuck.
Yeah. Fall what?
Fall who? Never heard of her. Shut up.
We're already in the early stages of winter weather here.
Can't relate.
Yeah, you don't even have winter weather there, do you?
Okay, that's not true.
Okay.
That's a stereotype.
Okay.
Not fair.
He has mountains.
We have mountains. Listen, we have snow.
Mountains equal winter, obviously.
We have snow. California, Southern California has snow.
Okay. Okay.
Stereotypes, fam.
How low do the temperatures get?
It gets down to like 30 at night. I mean, day is different, but you know,
What is that in Celsius?
I don't know.
What specifically? 30?
Yeah, ish.
Wouldn't that be like the lower single digits?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that would be -1.
Yeah, that to me is fall weather.
Okay, yeah, that's winter here, but what? Look, I'm not saying we're dramatic. I don't like the stereotype that it doesn't get cold.
Like
It gets cold. Not as cold as other places, but it gets cold. And also, there are places. There are mountains with snow.
it gets cold enough down here to where, like, you know, it's essentially the same numbers in Fahrenheit and Celsius. So like -30s, I think it's somewhere around there is where it becomes the same. I mean, just briefly, obviously, that, like, you know, but yeah.
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 I mean, yeah, it doesn't get super fucking cold here. I just don't like the stereotype that it doesn't get cold at all, because it does.
Okay. So then, yeah. It was like, yeah. Before I got here, Creature had already killed a good chunk of the village. I assume you've been around the village. Cena was mostly empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's maybe about 5 people in the village right now. Another 10 here in the search party. That's like all that's left.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
But yeah, we haven't actually seen, or there hasn't been really much sighting of the creature in the last day or two. We're not sure if it's still in the area, but we're trying to. If it's moved, I obviously need to keep going and find out where it's moved to. But
Well, we heard a roar a little while ago.
that was
Yes.
probably me.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, as you're talking, Clara's kind of gone silent. And she has her eyes closed. And let's make a sense roll for her. She's like, no, it's nearby. It's very nearby.
Okay.
Oh. So what are we doing to capture or stop this thing?
David's like, well, basically what I've been doing is, basically, fighting them to the death. Well, seeming death, as they can heal even from when they seem to be dead. And then we have to vaporize the bodies.
Mm.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Clara, where are you sensing it? And she points in a direction, and she's like, it's coming from the direction you actually were in, David. It might have been smelling you. It's and the group of you also remember that that's the direction that your ship is in as well.
Great.
Awesome.
Cool.
So then, sorry. So then, David's like, well, if it's near your ship, or actually, no, you didn't mention it was near your ship, did you? I just told you that it was near. You know,
Yeah.
it's near your ship. He was like, well, should maybe go and meet it. I will fight it, and then if y'all want to keep it, I mean, if it manages to, you know, knock me out or anything, that's where, you know, I don't know what what kind of weapons you all have.
Blasters.
Well, rifles.
Blaster rifles. Yeah.
Well,
Are those going to be of any use?
Hmm?
Are those going to be of any use?
I mean,
I have a jetpack quick use weapon.
That didn't go very well last time, did it?
I mean, it helped
in
still.
theory, a blaster rifle could take one of them out. Like, I mean,
In theory. Possibly.
Potentially.
it's definitely mathematically possible. I don't know what the odds are, but
Well, in 1 of 100, what would they be?
if this were an actual roll, let's see here.
Well, I still have a thermal detonator.
That also didn't help last time.
What?
The thermal detonator thing. I mean, then again, me and Zoey have the best weapon. We both have a knife.
We do both
Oh
have
snap!
That'll
Actually, if I
help.
bother getting in the fight, then
We will bring that knife to a gunfight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Plot twist is actually an extendable knife that it's like goes like 20 feet long.
David's like, how did you get here?
Shit.
Does your ship have weapons?
Do it?
Your ship does have weapons, yes.
Oh, good
Oh.
to know. Yes, actually, I just learned our ship does in fact have.
the giant voice in the sky told us they had weapons, and we believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have
Yes.
looked over the
Of course
systems.
No, yeah, I mean, I got Zoe would know that. I'm just kidding. Just like, yes.
Just want to actually quickly check here. If there were rules.
Nice
in
status, by the way, Dan.
Here
thanks.
for
Oh, okay.
use damage from a ship weapon against, because ship weapons like have like their damage codes, but like they're on another, you know, it's where it's like, oh, like it also will be like damage code of like 6D or whatever, but that's 6D is a lot more damage than like if it was like 5D, that'd be a lot more damage than like a 5D from a blaster rifle, because it's like that's versus ship, like it's just a different what's the word?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ships rarely fire at characters, but it does happen sometimes. A ship firing at a character is always firing at short range because a single human wouldn't even be visible to a gunner firing at a ship's gun's medium range.
Dang.
However,
Okay.
characters are much smaller than the normal target for a ship's gun. The difficulty is usually 20. What is everyone's starship gunnery?
Not good.
4D.
Okay.
Also 40.
Not good compared to them. 2D plus 2.
Okay, well, 4D, it's possible to get a 20.
Oh.
That had to be a pretty good roll.
Ship weapon codes are scaled differently. The scale was the word I was looking for.
Well, I'm gonna start shooting with the ship. I accidentally missed. I hit the village.
Whoops. Fly off.
We were never here.
Okay.
Yeah.
If for some reason a ship fires a character and hits them, double the die code before rolling. So 6D becomes 12D. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a second.
Yep, close, sis. I want to shoot.
Seems like a good time to use a force point.
True.
Wait, there's... I think... Because... Oh, gunnery, here we go. Okay. Actually, wait, yeah. So, for starship weapons, the operator rolls their gunnery skill and the weapon's fire control dice and adds the rolls together.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's not quite as bad as just your starship gunnery. Thought there was something like that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so the fire control for the weapon would be 2d. So you would add that 2d to your 4d for a 6d.
All right.
Oh, no, actually, no, it's going to be a 3d. That's the wrong thing.
Okay. So we'll have 7.
Yeah, you would have 7d then for that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like, yeah,
All right.
If I should be taken out, if you can get to your ship and fire on it. I mean, if you get to your, I'll be fighting it to try and give you time to get to your ship.
Okay. Okay. Oh, R.I.P.
Bye, then.
Bye.
Okay. So yeah. So
Go
basically,
to the left.
you head out, and you're going through the woods in the direction of your ship. When up ahead, yeah, you see.
Hi, Juna.
What?
I was just saying hi to her dog.
Oh. Up ahead, you see one of the super troopers. And
Good.
they were like, okay, I'm gonna hold off or whatever. And he kind of like, you see him transform or whatever. He like kind of gets a bit bigger and because previously you'd only seen like the stormtroopers, so they're like armored or whatever, and like you can see that their size is a bit different, but like that's all you can see. Then you also notice like his skin gets a lot paler, and like and such, and yeah, he goes and like runs at it as the rest of you are going to be running for your ship. I'm assuming. So I want everyone to make me a stamina roll.
Ew.
Where is...
Okay.
I have too many character sheets here.
Suno, you troublemaker.
And... Okay, what do y'all have? 11.
Give me a few seconds and I'll do it.
That was a roll from a while ago. Okay.
I mean, I can go with that. Okay. Hey!
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Frederick rolls crap. He gets spotted by the super trooper. He gets murdered.
Well, it's not about being seen or not.
Yeah, this is about speed.
Yeah,
he's just prioritize one hit. Gets it, and goes out with Frederick. Where was the slowest?
So, Brendan gets to the ship first.
Fear's a good motivator.
And of course, you had left it locked.
Yeah.
So you pretty much are like punching in the unlock code as everyone runs up behind you. And while this is happening, I should actually roll for the combat going on. Where is this? There we go. Super Trooper. And then let's see here.
Since you didn't do that, you weirdo.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's what that one got. And then for David.
Thank god.
Okay. And then, since that attack happened first, how does bare-handed combat work? It's just straight up strength for damage, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay, so let's roll damage. Okay. And then the strength roll. And really all of these rolls are just the strength roll because it's physical combat, but... Okay. So yeah, you make it into the ship, and who's going up to the gunnery station?
Not me.
Is it like one of us has to fly, one of us has to pick up?
I want to shoot.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because you'll have to, from where it's landed, you won't be able to like see the target.
Okay, then I'll pilot.
Okay.
I'm emotional support for both of them. I just keep on running from side to side. You got this. Y'all are doing great.
Okay.
Is there something he could do though?
Yeah, because I don't have good things for.
I mean, maybe don't we have like maybe a second gunnery thing or something?
No, this has the one gun. But he can make a roll for emotional support.
Or your knowledge.
While we get the piloting roll from Zoey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got this.
piloting roll for Zoey to see if we can get into take off, and you like bring the ship like into an area where you can see like the fight going on, and what you see as you do this, let's see here. Whoa.
That is a 6 for the Super Trooper.
Okay, I see where the
Clower
landed.
Clower gets murdered.
I'm not gonna pick it up right now, but I see where it landed at least. Okay, what is that? Okay. And that... What was that? That was... okay. Okay. Damage. Oh. Okay, I see where that one landed too. We'll pick it up after stream. Okay, you see the Super Trooper getting a good hit on David. Okay. Remember the number, Eric. And roll. Ooh, that could be bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so Super Trooper gets a good hit on David, wounding him. Yeah. So then Joey's going to try shooting.
So 7, right? Like what I have plus 3?
Yeah, plus 3. So yeah, 4D plus 3D would be 7D. 23, so you managed to hit. So then roll for damage, which is 12D, because it was 6D, but then double because you're firing on a human target. Well,
give me something good.
I believe in you.
44. Oh, that's
The
a
Super
lot
Trooper
of
million
ones.
pieces. Ooh,
Yay.
yes. Blow him up into a million pieces.
Not just ones, but there is a lot. Let's see here.
Let's see that sheet, just like see what their strength is. We just zoom in on Eric so I can see how many dice he's rolling.
Eric, you can do math here.
Need a dice cam.
17. So
That'd
44
be kinda cool, though.
would be. Let's see, 17. So that would be. I'm not used to this high numbers. Incapacitating? Because more than 2
I'll take
times,
that.
but not 3 times. So yeah, that would be incapacitating. So yeah, you incapacitate the Super Trooper, and then
Good enough. I mean, she can finish him off at least.
Then David just starts like ripping into him until like you can kind of see from this as he kind of starts transforming back to normal or whatever, and kind of like doesn't exactly like
this is what Bren is doing.
Doesn't
Like,
exactly
with the
collapse, but he
nope.
kind of like falls back or whatever. He's like, oh, clearly exhausted or whatever.
I'm gonna go land the ship, I guess.
Okay, you land the ship. Can roll me piloting for that. 27. Yeah, you land back where you landed previously and go out. Clara has come over and has her lightsaber, and basically she's cutting. She's basically using her lightsaber to slowly vaporize the Super Trooper.
Lovely.
Yeah.
If only Jason.
I'm pretty sure I did something similar.
Yeah.
Jason just out in training somewhere. She's like, I sense something happening.
So a quick transitioning to Jason and his thoughts. The quick thing place on a planet far, far away.
So you just want me to transition to Jason because
No.
So you got like so he's in the session, so you gotta get like a random 1 experience skill point for him.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, if I can do that.
No. That's why we're not. No, because that happened during like the previous session where like when he switched, but he had Jason for like the very beginning. So I gave Jason like a single skill point for that.
Good. He deserved it. He worked hard.
Did a lot. Couldn't have done anything without him.
True. I mean, you need someone to fill up the back of the tank.
Of course.
But yeah, so then like
Keep warm.
yeah, so David's like leaning against a tree, sitting down and leaning, so not stealing Jason's move.
I was gonna say, for sure I can improve on that.
But like, yeah, he's on the ground, just like leaning against a tree, clearly like exhausted or whatever. And he's like, So you wanted me to come with you to the rebellion.
Yes.
That'd be great.
That'd be nice.
Rebellion does have resources. Make tracking these down a lot easier.
I mean, could we not find the rest right now? Because we're gonna ship guns.
I mean, they're not on this planet. They're like on various planets throughout the galaxy.
Yeah, by the way, we found one on Tatooine. Just thought I'd mention.
Good to know, good to know.
I think, did we... Because I do remember that Jason did take his lightsaber to it. Would it have been well enough?
Like...
Because I know afterward he was like, I'm gonna chop it into bits. Something like that. I remember that.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be going through all the sessions. I'm currently making that time.
Really?
I've started on it for the hell of it.
Nice. That'd be nice.
I don't think I'll mention it. I probably would just do like the travel, not like mention every single little thing.
Well, yeah, yeah. If you also want to, like, you know,
I will share it.
also
I
keep
can show
like
you.
just a list of like names of characters and planets and other places.
Actually, I did that. I was like
Oh,
mission
nice.
team, and I just named all those NPCs.
Because that is like the one thing where I'm like, okay, wait, what was the name of that again?
I could probably do that.
Sometimes I write down notes, sometimes I don't. I'm very bad about not being consistent on that. Or where like I write down like just quick note and then I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Like some stuff here where it's just, especially like something here where I have like a name written down and then the note is bartender and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of bars that you've been to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like this one where I have like casino owner. Okay, that I know. That's like casino owner on the Cell Sajev or whatever. But like, yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I was just kind of like scrolling through my notes, and then I'm just seeing a name, and I'm like, Joey Atonement, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. First, I'm just like, who is Joey Atonement? And then I see that, but then it's like, you know, 2 out of 5 after. I'm like, oh, Eric, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, plot twist. That's actually my third character.
This is your third character.
The backup for the backup.
That,
I mean, okay, 4. It's the backup for the backup for the backup.
Yeah. So, words. What are words? Okay, where were we? Yeah,
Found one on Tatooine.
Yeah, you were on Tatooine.
But I mean, we had a lightsaber, and I think that my friend chopped it up. So that one might be handled 100%.
Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. And Clara's like, oh wait, where's Clara's character sheet? No, that's R2. Here's Clara. Okay. So I was like, I might. Oh. Would you be able to help us in relocating, though, the survivors of this village? There's, you know, what did I say, 15 left?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there's like 15 people left. That's not really.
Relocate you where?
I don't know. I'd have to talk with Tess about that, but like,
Yeah, I think we could help with that.
Yeah.
with this many people dead, like the village is not really like sustainable.
Would that many people actually like fit on the ship?
15 in addition to
15.
the, well, I guess 17 including David and Clara, because it's 15 villagers, and then there's so 17 plus
like 8,
6.
7 or
6 is 23 humans and an R2 unit. That would fit in the, like, you could get everyone aboard and, like, how you would get, like, you know, have a crowded elevator, but, like, not really room to move type thing, like, just, like, everyone's standing, like, squished in there.
Okay. I don't think we could fit everyone on our ship for a prolonged period of time.
I mean, it wouldn't be about, like, moving people off the planet, just to maybe another village or
Okay.
something.
I think we could work something out then.
So yeah, you go and, like, meet with both Tess or whatever, and
I need like a moment. This isn't gonna take long. Sorry.
Okay. So, how are y'all enjoying the game?
I'm good.
It's good.
Also,
it's good.
I posted the timeline thing in the Discord.
Okay,
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'll look at that later then. Okay. Yeah, so you go and you talk to, like, Tess and such, and she mentions, like, you know, another village that a lot of the villagers could relocate to. But then she also asks if her and her son could go with you to join the rebellion.
Why?
Well, she's like, well, I kind of want to, you know, have most of my village is dead because of what the Empire has done. I want to go and fight them.
Okay.
Could we not, like, call it for transport and just bring him with us?
I mean, we could theoretically just bring them. I mean, we just brought Brendan.
Yeah.
Just showed up, was like, hey, here's this new guy.
We found a stray, brought him with us.
I mean, even with like Joey,
True.
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, this is pre being seen, but that's how Zoe also joined. She basically like just joined up with a random group of rebels, and then
it's like, hey, you guys need a pilot? I'm here to fly your ship.
But yeah, both Joey and Ezekiel was like, hey, look who I found.
Yeah.
yeah, like I mean, and that's really just like way a lot of people join the rebellion. It's just like, hey, you want to help?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Okay.
if you watch
Sure.
if you watch the movies, even like Luke sees like the message from Leia, and it's just like, okay, let's go do this, and then like him and Obi-Wan go and hire Han Solo and Chewbacca, and then just kind of go and join the rebellion.
Okay. So, sure. What about Clara?
She's been... She hasn't actually mentioned what she's going to be doing. Are you asking her?
Yeah.
Well, what exactly are you, how are you asking her? Like, what are you saying?
Do you plan to stay with the village? What?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think how much what was all said the previous time, but because I know there was some talk about like force related stuff on this planet, but I can't remember what was all said or whatever.
Well, I think wasn't this also the place with that weird cave we somehow got teleported to?
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like, I came to this planet for a reason, and I'm not sure if staying here is still the best use of my time. I could go with you for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, so you go and spend some time, like, you do a couple of trips to, like, so that's not too cramped to get the other villagers over to another village and such. Spend, like, you know, probably, like, half a day flying back and forth or whatever and such. And then you head off with your team and Clara, Tess, and Ted. And David.
Yeah.
the guy you were sent to find, I always forget to mention, to list him. Okay. To head back to Yavin 4. And I think this is where we're going to end it. Also, I don't think I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing yet. My sore throat, I want to not be talking for too much longer, so I'm...
Makes sense.
And I do feel a bit bad about this, because I've already canceled the stream the last 2 days, but we'll see.
My health is important.
I also have
Take care of yourself.
I have a 12-hour marathon planned for tomorrow, but I don't... Well, we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. If I'm not... I'll try to do at least an Animal Crossing stream tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. which means this is where we're going to cut it off, which means we are going to go just directly raid somebody now. So I'm going
Join the raid.
to see who is live.
Join the barks.
Yeah. I'll be, so yeah, hopefully be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. with 12-hour marathon, starting with some Animal Crossing, then doing Zelda games for the rest. Beyond that, my schedule is Monday, Iron Man 2 at 1 p.m., Animal Crossing afterwards, then the rest of the week is just Animal Crossing, I guess, Tuesday at 6 p.m., Wednesday and Thursday at 4 p.m., Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday again at 6 p.m. Then next week, Saturday, will be the Star Wars RPG again at 4 p.m. with Animal Crossing hopefully afterwards. Will the three of you be able to make it for that?
Should be.
I should be.
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. And then, yeah, if you all have anything you want to show while I check who we go and raid. Who we want to go and raid.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so we could raid somebody playing Death Stranding. We could raid someone playing Oregon Trail. Could raid somebody playing Majora's Mask.
I'm down.
We could raid somebody playing
No bias.
Skyrim.
Ooh. Skyrim, no.
Pokemon Let's Go. Yeah, I think those are the options we're going to go with. So Majora's Mask seems to be the biggest interest. I don't suppose there's anyone in chat. I mean, chat's been, nobody's actually said anything in chat all stream.
Just paying attention to the story.
Yeah.
True. Very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can go. Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Majora's Mask or Oregon Trail.
Okay.
Education.
So then we have two people saying for Majora's Mask. So I think that's who will go and raid. One of my Plant Army teammates, Kitty Cutie. She's playing Majora's Mask. She's doing a 12-hour marathon herself, it looks like. Look, she's not even. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say not too far in the game because she only has 7 hearts. But then again, it's Majora's Mask, where most of the hearts are from sub quests or whatever.
Side quests, I guess.
That's the word. Side quests, yes, that's the word I was looking for. I don't know why it came with sub quests. Brain.
I mean, there's side quests and sub quests. Just like sub quests is like a quest of a side quest.
So we're gonna go raid her. If anybody wants to join in on the raid, you can copy and paste the raid message. It's in chat. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out for the stream. Everyone who watched, thank you, the 3 of you, for playing, hanging out.
It was fun.
And yeah.
It was.
And I'll see y'all later.
Will
Bye.
do.